So I'm deleting the relationship and I'm again creating this ID. What I'm doing is that I'm selecting the ID and I kept it selected and I'm just dropping it over this ID. Okay. Now if you hover your mouse on this line, anywhere on this line, this relationship line, it will highlight that what are the fields that are mapped between these two tables. So that is ID. Okay. Now you have, the date is something which can be mapped to this field, right? So this date is having a wider range. So this is from 2005 till 2019. So I would be mapping this date with this particular date. Okay. So now this date is also mapped. Now, one thing we need to remember that while creating this mapping, we need to be pretty sure that how this relationship is working, right? So this ID, I'm mapping this with the ID on the review table, not the ID on the review table with ID on the Airbnb listing tables, right? Because first the property needs to be listed. So all the properties that are listed are having IDs. Now, all the IDs that are present in the review details doesn't necessarily cover all the IDs of the property listings from the Airbnb. So certain IDs or certain listings of property may not have any review at all, right? So those details, so those IDs will not be present over here. But if there is any listing over here, those IDs will be present here. So if you want to see the properties, you can right click over here and can see the properties. So this ID is mapped to this ID, okay, and this date is mapped to this date. Now the moment you select the date, it is showing what are the format of the date and all those stuff. So this is how it works. Now over here as well, on this table you have a certain date fields. So what is that? So date fields are property listing date. We have host ID, host name, host location. Where is the property list date? Let's go to this table quickly. This field quickly, the data table, and let's see this one. So the property, yes, host since. So we need to find the host since. If we select and scroll up, if we select the scroll bar and scroll up, host since. So host since. So date will be mapped to host since. Okay. Now I can see the properties. Fine. Now your relationship is now created. So this is how a data model is created in Power BI. So this is how it's Power BI data models are created, and this is the relationship that gets built, and you need to find out that which field needs to be mapped with which field of the other table, and based on that you can create a relationship entity model in Power BI. So that's all for this tutorial. Thanks for watching.